this. You look around right now, and the whole conversation about AI and wealth seems kind of split, doesn't it? Is it just pure hype that's going to vanish? Or is this like the big opportunity for actually building real wealth?
It really is. The noise level is just huge.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to build something, it's so easy to get sidetracked,
Right.
chasing every new announcement, every shiny tool.
Definitely. Which is why we wanted to do this deep dive, focusing on this specific set of sources. Because they seem to cut through that noise, stating something pretty profound right up front.
Yeah, the core idea, that real AI wealth, it needs both vision and execution. They're linked.
Right. That's the thesis from J.D. Parashar and the other material we looked at. Vision without execution.
Yeah.
Well, it's daydreaming, isn't it? It stays on the napkin.
Exactly. But then execution without vision, that's just wasted effort. You're busy maybe building cool stuff, but it doesn't connect to anything scalable, anything with purpose.
So our mission for you, the listener, in this deep dive is pretty straightforward. We want to distill a really clear framework.
A persistent one.
Mm-hmm.
For finding that sweet spot,
Yeah.
where the big AI ideas meet the daily disciplined action.
We're going to explore what a real vision looks like, break down the actual steps of execution.
And hopefully leave you with something concrete, an action you can take, like, today to bridge that gap.
Okay, so let's start with the vision part. Because the sources, they're really clear on this. AI wealth doesn't come from just grabbing the newest tool.
No, or running the latest model in a loop or something. It's about deep utility.
What's interesting is how the sources kind of redefine wealth in this AI context. It's not novelty, it's solving big problems, building infrastructure.
That's right. True AI wealth, according to this material, rests on 3 pillars.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about utility and, crucially, scale.
Okay, lay out those pillars for us. Let's get specific.
All right, pillar 1.
Yeah.
You've got to be solving a real-world problem. Something painful, maybe expensive for someone.
Right. If the pain isn't really there, your AI is just... It's a cool tech demo, not a business.
Precisely. Nobody pays consistently for cool. Pillar 2, you need to be creating scalable systems. A one-off solution might pay well once, but scale is where wealth compounds.
Okay, hold on there. Scalable systems. Before we hit pillar 3, let's say I land like a huge custom AI contract for, I don't know, defense. Millions. Isn't that wealth?
That's a really good question. And the sources make a distinction. That multi-million contract, that's more like transactional wealth. It's significant, yes.
Okay.
But AI wealth creation, as they frame it, is about building persistent revenue, streams that grow without you having to put in linearly more effort each time. That's why scale is key.
Got it. So it's about the engine, not just the single payout.
Exactly. Which brings us neatly to pillar 3, building ecosystems, not just isolated products or services.
Ecosystems. Okay, so how is that fundamentally different from just a scalable system? Pillar 2 versus pillar 3 for the listener.
Think of it like this. Pillar 2, the scalable system, could be like a really successful software tool. You can sell it to thousands, right?
Yeah.
Repeatable. But pillar 3, the ecosystem, is the whole environment around that tool.
Right.
It's the APIs other people use, the platforms where partners connect, the shared data insights. It's building the infrastructure that enables other businesses to grow too, often relying on your core system.
Ah, okay. So it's like building the city, not just the most popular building in it. Infrastructure. That clarifies it.
Exactly. Infrastructure, not just efficiency.
So if we think about real-world examples embodying this kind of multi-pillar vision, what do those actually look like?
Well, they look like measurable impact. Take the example cited, making cities more resilient to floods.
Okay.
The source mentioned ReThynk AI's Urban Guard project. That's tackling a huge, expensive problem. Flooding costs billions every year.
And what's the tech flavor there? It's not just AI stops floods, presumably.
Right. It's specific. Like Urban Guard uses predictive modeling, combines satellite data with hyperlocal sensors to forecast flood risks, say 72 hours out. That technical depth-fusing data for proactive resilience, that's what makes the vision compelling, investable.
Or the other example, helping small farmers boost their income with, like, sophisticated crop prediction.
Yes. Tangible impact, but also a highly scalable system. You could potentially roll that out globally.
These visions, they definitely inspire. They attract talent, funding.
But this is but the sources hammer home without that next step, without disciplined execution. These powerful ideas just stay as, slides and tweets.
Right. Stuck in the pitch deck. They never become actual revenue-generating assets.
Never.
Which brings us squarely to execution. This is where the rubber meets the road, as they say, where visionaries often get separated from the wealth creators.
And where your effort starts to compound into real assets.
Execution, as defined here, sounds like it's disciplined, small, and persistent. It's not about these massive, heroic sprints.
No, it's more about the daily habits, building momentum.
And the sources give this really practical 4-step framework for turning that big vision into an actual asset. This feels crucial for anyone listening who wants to, start now.
Absolutely. Step 1, pick one small, solvable problem.
Why small? Why is that the critical start?
It's psychological, mostly. People get overwhelmed trying to boil the ocean, right? Tackle the entire grand vision at once. That just leads to paralysis.
Makes sense.
So you don't start with solve global inequality. You start with, automating one specific annoying task for a niche group. Starting small gives you that quick win, that momentum.
Momentum is key. Okay, then what? After the small problem.
Step 2.
Yeah.
Build a practical solution for it. And the author's own example here is great, very concrete.
The Excel one.
Yeah, recognizing that lots of professionals were drowning trying to figure out AI for their daily work, specifically in Excel. That was a small, solvable problem. Simple, but widespread.
And then step 3, where the scale starts to happen, package it for scale.
Right. So that practical solution helping people automate Excel tasks gets packaged. In this case, into a book, ChatGPT Prompts for Excel became a bestseller.
But the packaging wasn't just the book, was it? It was templates, emails.
Exactly. Public content. That packaging effort multiplies the initial work across potentially thousands of people at once.
Okay. And the final step.
Iterate with feedback. This is vital with AI. Solutions aren't static. They have to evolve based on how people actually use them, what the market really values and pays for.
And this is where we see that compounding mechanism really clearly. What did this focused execution actually create? It wasn't just book sales, right?
Not at all. The sources point out how that execution immediately built trust, authority.
Oh.
User feedback from the book didn't just improve the next version. It revealed specific, high-value gaps in, say, corporate training needs.
So that trust, those insights, they led directly to other opportunities.
Yep. Lucrative speaking gigs, high-level consulting. That initial small executed project spun off multiple income streams. It became a multi-pronged asset.
Okay, so connecting this back, that compounding loop, that really explains the gap between people just talking about AI wealth and those actually building it.
Precisely. As Justin Reinert noted in the comments around the source material, the difference often boils down to those disciplined, daily execution habits.
It's the boring stuff, maybe. The persistent effort that actually makes the big vision real.
It often is. Consistency over intensity.
So we've got the vision, we've got the execution, but the big danger zone seems to be keeping them aligned. Let's talk about the pitfalls of getting that balance wrong.
Oh yeah, the imbalance trap. It's easy to fall into.
Yeah.
If you've got too much vision, not enough execution, well, you know the type. Always talking about how AI could change everything. Attending every conference, endless brainstorming, but nothing actually ships.
The startup that only exists in Google Docs.
Pretty much. The cost there is time, opportunity cost, and eventually, frankly, your reputation.
And the flip side, maybe even more costly in terms of resources. Too much execution, but no real vision connecting it.
Yeah, the highly skilled coder just building random cool stuff, automating their house perfectly, building neat little tools or prompt chains.
But it doesn't ladder up to anything bigger, anything scalable or solving a major problem.
Exactly. It's busy work that feels like progress. But it isn't building towards a sustainable revenue-generating goal. You spend all your time sharpening the tools instead of building the house someone wants to buy.
So the cost there is just sunk development time and effort. Brilliant execution, but maybe on the wrong things.
Wasted brilliance, essentially.
Okay, so the balanced approach, the key to this persistent wealth idea, is making sure every single project, maybe even every daily task, somehow serves that bigger mission.
They have to feed each other. The small execution validates or refines the big vision, and the big vision gives purpose to the small execution.
That alignment, it's probably not automatic, is it? It takes real discipline.
It takes rigor. Conscious effort.
Which actually brings us to something really interesting. For you, the listener, needing to go from, okay, understanding this, to actually doing something.
Yes, the source material gives a very direct, actionable tool right now.
A specific prompt template that you can literally use with your AI tool of choice to face this alignment. Vision meets execution.
Yeah, this kind of removes the where do I even start? Excuse. You can open up ChatGPT, Claude, whatever you use, and paste this in.
Okay, what is it?
You are my AI strategy advisor. Help me align my vision of, and you put your goal here with a 3-step execution plan I can start this month.
Simple but powerful. So you plug in your big goal, maybe building an AI brand in climate tech or creating systems for non-tech founders.
Whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the AI's job is to force you to break it down into 3 tangible, achievable steps for this month.
That tool feels super valuable for bridging that gap right away. Turns the fuzzy inspiration into a checklist. What assets do I need to build first?
Forces you to think practically. What resources? What's the absolute smallest first step I can take to start that compounding process?
Okay, so wrapping this deep dive up, the core message seems incredibly clear. Wealth with AI. It's not just about having the most audacious vision.
Nor is it just about who grinds the hardest, necessarily.
It's about combining the two, vision and execution, with clarity, thinking about scale, and that disciplined persistence.
The final takeaway, the mandate from this material, is really that. Dream big enough to inspire yourself and others.
But execute small enough that you can actually make progress today. Start moving.
That combination, foundational vision, persistent daily execution, that seems to be the engine for real compounding AI wealth.
Which does raise a really important final question for everyone listening.
Okay.
If that disciplined, persistent execution is the key equalizer, like the sources suggest,
Yeah.
how do you personally define the smallest possible action you can take, maybe even today, that still genuinely serves your biggest, most inspiring AI vision? It forces you to connect the micro to the macro.
That idea of persistent small actions that connects directly to mastery over time, doesn't it? It's not about the one big launch. It's the daily alignment.
Making sure that tiny bit of effort, that 1% improvement, consistently points towards the big goal. That sounds like the path.
Persistent effort linked to mastery. That daily alignment is the work.
Go align those visions, everyone, and maybe start outlining those first 3 steps for the month. We'll see you on the next deep dive.